Alrighty. Just hopping back in here for some more 7 days to die action. I have just recently completed this base. Um, this base that was not even planned for this series. Kind of found myself roaming around the snow biome. Came across this. So this will be my base build video for this series. So we're going to go ahead and walk around, check all of the things out, see what all we've got going on, and then we'll do our Horde Night over in our base there, and that will wrap things up. So let's go ahead and start taking a look about at this rather spread out base. That was a ton of fun to build. Yeah, just cruising around one day, looking at what the snow biome had to offer, and I came across this area right here. And I was like, I have to build here. I was like, it must be done. And yeah, kind of like the idea I came up with is like I just wanted to stick my crafting base into the wall, right? Let's see if we can get a better look at this real quick. We're just gonna swim around. Yeah, I wonder what it would be like to go ahead and stick a base right into the wall. I had done this on Legacy 7 Days to Die in the desert one time, and it was a huge pain. I always advised people like throughout the entire build process to never try doing that because it was awful. But it's still a lot of fun to do things like this, no matter how much the zombies try to stop you from doing it. Yeah, we went ahead and got our crafting area built in there. Ended up attaching our tower defense and all that, and this has gone through a couple different versions and needed to be updated and changed and all of that along the way because of reasons, which if you watch through the series, you will understand why. And then this thing, oh my gosh, the garden. You know, if you followed the channel at all, you know gardens are my thing. I love building gardens. And then our tree farm will be kind of the last thing we go check out. But that is also super fun. But yeah, having the frost claws in game, always trying to chuck rocks at me. I'm down here trying to build, and they're out here throwing rocks at me. And I guess while we're here, we can look at this. This is our kitchen. One of my lights is out. No! Alright, scrap it. The whole video's over. We're done. Get out of here. Well, there's supposed to be another light right there. Rip. But yeah, this is our kitchen. It's a good time. It was a lot of fun building under here in the water. This was a huge pain to actually get to work. But it is what it is. Let's take a quick peek in here. I have a feeling it's just something about one of the batteries not being charged enough. Here, check it out. Both of those lights were on just a little while ago. Of course, as soon as I start the video. There we go. Ta-da! We'll just pretend like that never happened. We'll cut that whole thing out, right? Now we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, I just thought it'd be super fun. Our original base had kind of like these style of windows, and Scruff Me, who's here saying that I'm cheesy for my intro and everything, was saying that we should do a build like this underwater, and I was like, yeah, we should. Like, I've been thinking about that for a bit, and so I built this here and wanted to do the same thing down here. It just didn't work out. Those windows or glass panes or anything that's not a full block, you cannot build in water with, because as you see, like, the water is right inside of these full blocks, right? So water will like pass through any of the glass panes or anything like that. So this, when I started, this was all glass. And I had tried a bunch of different ways to get this to work, and the only thing I could figure out is just using solid glass blocks. So here we are. Still looks pretty cool though. There, let me do this. You can see out underneath the water. I put these turrets in to see if they would actually work. They've never even fired yet though, so they're ready. They're on. They're good to go, but it just looks really cool. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to be able to see out into the water from under here. Game's still a little bit goofy, water builds, but it's all good, man. Got a nice little fireplace. Check it out. Very nice. And that's a slightly goofy placement, but that's just where it lives. But yeah, this was our crafting area. The view is amazing. I love, like, there are so many times throughout the series you'll see me just kind of like walk over and look out the window, like, oh, this is so cool. Because it is. I love this stuff, man. But yeah, we got this thing all dug out, and then the next part of the project was like building our lovely hallway here. And the candles are a callback to like the legacy version of the game, where I would always use candles because every time I used lights, like actual lights in the game, I would break my save file because I lack self-control. So I use candles. In this game, you can use electricity a bit more, like on this version of it, but I also broke my save file for the Traveler series by using too many electric lights. Yeah. Not a lot going on up here. As you see, we don't even have all the engines in there. Did not need a whole lot. That was a poor tree that got sacrificed for the sake of the view. But yeah, started out with like an old school cage build, thinking that I'd be able to shoot down upon the zombies and all that. But they were not having it. We did have our wall right here where this door is now, but the stairs ended up being too far away, so like the zombies were not even coming up here. Like with this lovely set of stairs, all these traps, fun stuff. Zombies were just not having that, so they were trying to tear at the side of the tower itself. So fingers crossed. Last time we used this horde defense, it worked just fine. So fingers crossed for the last hurrah, the last run of it here, it will also work just fine. But yeah, kind of just got like a last few things done up here today. We had a wooden hatch up here for like ever, because you know me, I'm just like, yeah, we'll fix that, we'll switch that out eventually. And you know, 50 days later, when I'm done with the series, I decided to do it. But yeah, pretty basic like stair setup. A couple of traps, got some blade traps, some electric fences and whatnot. Pretty simple overall. That'll be keeping me company as always. But yeah, these stairs have been rebuilt several times. The zombies have torn them down. I've torn them down. I shortened this whole thing up. There was actually another set of blade traps here, but the stairs were just too far away from where I was standing. So we shortened that, and then it was still too far, and so then now we have this little nub sticking out the side of the thing. So I'm probably going to be working my way out of doing this style of build for horde defenses in the future, trying out some new things in upcoming games. But I think this will work for now. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and hop back through here. So we have another fancy hallway. This was actually the last thing that I built, but it is a lot of fun. You always need a good mushroom garden, yeah? And so I decided to do this little octagonal build. That more mushrooms than we'll ever need. Actually, I have never harvested these. I had like almost 2 stacks of mushrooms by the time I built this thing, so it's just for looks. but it looks good. Yeah, I just ended up doing like I hollowed out some space back there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I said, all right. So before I ended the last stream, I was like, we're gonna have a great day. There are not gonna be any storms. There are not gonna be any screamers. We're gonna show the whole base off, and it'll be great. I'm not salty. You're salty. Anyway, I'll finish talking about this real quick. So what we did is like I hollowed out the space back behind here and just put torches back there. So our lighting is just from like some torches that are behind the wall. It's not too bad. Works out reasonably well. And like I said, before the fog and everything rolls through with the storms, it's honestly pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice. But this storm is gonna kind of like ruin my jam here, ruin the groove and what we got going on. So I believe what I'm gonna do here is like for the duration of the storm, like I'm just gonna cut this out of the video. So let's go ahead and mark our time, 17 and a half minutes. Fantastic. Yeah, give me just a minute. On the YouTube video, it'll look like just a moment. And we'll be right back. Talk to you in a sec. Yeah. Alrighty. The storm has finally ended. Hopefully I'm facing this roughly the same direction I was when I left. But yeah, storm's clearing out. It's looking okay. Not as sunny as it was, but we can continue with the tour. But yeah, like I was saying, down here was our mushroom garden. Super fun. Definitely enjoy it. And like I said, once the storm's not in here, it looks pretty good. It's still a little bit foggy, but yeah, when the weather's nice, even though we're underground, it does have that effect still, but looks pretty good in here. I'm digging it. Yeah. This was super fun. This thing, I love this thing, but my goodness, it took some doing. Because I kind of built it incorrectly at first. And had a lot of like structural integrity issues. So you will see like some extra supports and things that probably don't need to be here. But there they are. And there is so much support in this thing now. But, you know, as always, gardens are my favorite thing to build in the game. Definitely wanted to keep with the theme of the base. Using some of these here, and then bulletproof glass because of the frost claws, man. Like, building with all this glass, like, was definitely giving me some anxiety, because I was fairly certain a frost claw was just going to chuck a rock and, like, tear the whole thing down. Which, honestly, when I was building that, they did a couple of times. And I was rather salty about that situation. But this turned out pretty well. I do like it quite a bit. It's just fun seeing how all of this is connected. Something that I really enjoyed about this, and okay, so this is kind of cheesy. Like, you can't even see it from up here. You can't even see it just because of the opacity of the water and all that. But check it out. I don't know why this was such an important thing to me, but I had to keep this car. Right? So that's why these supports are over one, is because I didn't want to destroy the car. I don't know why that was such a big deal and why I needed to keep it, but it is what it is. But yeah, this thing was a ton of fun to build. Like I said, I did kind of mess up, and initially did not have good supports over the pillars. I put a bunch of weight on the outside of this thing. That's the biggest issue, is like all the glass, everything around the outside here on these edges is over the supports by a meter. So to tons of structural integrity issues towards the center. But after I upgraded all the blocks directly over the pillars to steel, that just shored everything up and we're good to go. So, lessons learned. Yeah, I love this thing. Oh, and the dew collectors were actually supposed to go on the roof, and that's why we have a hatch up here. I changed mid-plan. Surprise, surprise, huh? But then this whole thing out here, like I just wanted a tree farm. As always, you need a tree farm, right? You keep that wood supply rolling. But then I was like, I want to build a wall from a tree farm. So we did. And it's fantastic. I love this thing. So much fun. Like I love glass. Like my favorite thing about building in this game is the glass and lighting, right? And this was just a ton of fun to do. It was originally smaller. Then I realized the tree limbs were all poking through the glass and stuff, so we extended it. And then there's an episode where I spent probably like a good hour or two just like digging all this hillside out to give it a nice slope away from the glass. And so that was quite a lot of doing. I appreciate everybody who hung out with me that day because that was some serious biz, man. But yeah, overall, huge fan of the way this turned out. And just the snow biome in general is like a really, really cool biome. I love this place. Like everything just looks really fun and really cool out here. Yeah, and as you all know, you don't really need to do anything for your tree farm. You just plop the trees down, call it a day. But I just love going that extra 10 miles and spending many, many hours building a wall for this thing. And then upgrading it to concrete for all the juicy XP that we got from that. But yeah, this base has been a ton of fun. Like I was saying in the last stream before I ended, I don't actually have a name for this. This was not supposed to be a thing. I did not intend on building this for this playthrough. So I will come up with a name for the base build video. But yeah, like, I think it's probably just going to be like 2.0 snow biome build or something like that. Something generic. So that's good for me. Oh, show the blueprint that I made for the mushroom garden. Oh yeah. I guess we could run over there like super quick. It's I had an area that I would just model things. Let me close up all my doors so we don't have any visitors. But yeah, it's just like on the other side of this hill. Man, it looks so good now that it's nice and sunny out. I may try to go stand up there real quick after I show this so that I can try to get a good screenshot. Yo! Quit digging holes. These zombies dig holes more than anybody I know, man. But yeah, this is kind of how I modeled various things for the build. My greenhouse was modeled out here. This is the model for the mushroom garden. Which, like, the only thing that's different are these windows right in front. But everything else, pretty much right on the same. So this is just like the test build to see how it might work, how much space we needed for everything. But yeah, I do this pretty often when I'm building a base. I come out here and just like model a section of it, see what works, see what doesn't work, see what I like. But yeah. Not too shabby. But man, the day is actually boogieing along faster than I thought it might. It's 16 to 30 already. We are getting close. See, it is kind of funny since you can't see the wall at all. Render distance is a bit of a thing. But It doesn't look as bad as when there's only like part of a wall there, and it looks like I only built like a small little piece like that. Oh, well, there's the rest of it. But anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? That's not too bad. That might be the thumbnail right there. There we go. And y'all were here for it. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and probably cut the YouTube video here and just go in and start getting myself ready. Come back like right before the Horde Night starts. We've only got like a few hours of in-game time before that happens, but it's basically going to be me just like picking up guns and ammo and stuff. So let's go ahead and cut it here, and I will see you all in just a few minutes. See you in a bit. Alrighty. It is 2100. Just about ready to get started. I believe we are all set. I have more ammo than anyone will ever be able to use in a single Horde Night, I would imagine. Maybe not. Maybe some people could pull that off, but this is definitely more than I will be using. I should have all of the goodies that we need. And, you know, we could drink another Learning Elixir. Why not? We'll just load up. We will just load up. There we go. And my poor turds. Never fired once. Feels bad. Sorry for you. Yeah, let's go ahead and make our way down there. Man, this base has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna kind of miss it. It was a good time working through this thing. There we go. Plenty of gas. And this time I'm really going to try to actually remember to drink all this stuff before the Horde Night starts. Last time it was starting, zombies were running at me, and I was trying to like open my inventory and like, you know, eat a vitamin here and then run, and then like do a Learn an Elixir and then run. So I'm actually going to do it on time this time. But yeah, this should be pretty simple. As long as everything works, we will be good to go. This is a really chill base as long as everything is working properly. We can do a kill count, see how many we get. That's kind of generally what we do on Horde Night. We won't look at these 7 deaths, those never happened. But 8,754 kills so far. Pretty good KD, honestly. But, yeah. Ah, this is fun. Anyway, I always forget. There we go. Let's do the thing. There they come. We can do some more of these later. Yeah, a lot of times what I end up doing is just running the sniper rifle. That's really all you need. I didn't miss that shot. Man, I've been keeping Scruffy busy with those missed shots today. Finally had to put that thing on copy and paste for all the times I missed. There we go. We're up to 814. That should be like 814,000, but all is well. Help me. That's what I'm talking about, man. This base is so chill. And with the armor piercing stuff, like, it just goes through everybody. You really can get away with just hanging out with this. And this is as long as it works, right? We had a few times here where the base did not work. And we were not able to just kind of hang out and chill. Mainly why I have so much stuff on me right now. There's a chance I would have had an abandoned ship to fight them on foot. Which is also kind of fun. Shoot you in the belly. This thing has been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with the Deagle. And honestly, Big J, that was because I was watching you use it one day. And you made it look like it was so much fun. And it absolutely is. Desert Vulture is no joke. Check my feet every once in a while. Yeah, was it last Horde night? Man, we had so many cops. It was constantly just like green cop spit all over the place, man. Beautiful gun, indeed. I love this thing. Man, we got a lot of friends this time around. It's working out amazingly well. Toes. They start going for the towers and they change their mind about halfway through. But yeah, I do want to start looking at new horde defense styles. Try to learn something else. I've been using this style for a little while now. Tends to just prevent... Oops, that guy should be fine. But it tends to present more issues than I'm willing to deal with most of the time. Hey lady, you can't be on that side. That is off limits. Oh, there's the cop. Here's the coppers. Yeah, we'll let them come up this way. I haven't used the shotgun at all. This thing is also super fun. Slugs are amazing. Oops. Ah, help me. Oi! Dude, give me to punch my toes, man. Poor doggo. But vultures can also like squeeze their way through these bars, which is not super cool. I gotta watch these crawlers, man. Sneaky little monkeys. I did forget my little turret dude up top. Go and just drink that. There are so many of them. That cop's gone, right? Oh my gosh. They keep getting on the wrong side. Which luckily hasn't caused me any issues just yet. Let's switch it up before we run out of 7.62. Oh, I hope he's deaded. If he blows my stairs up, I'm gonna be salty, man. Looks like we're good still. Oh shoot. Let's do this one. I want to say there's no way that cop is dead. Got him. Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can prevent any explosions tonight. That would be great. The SMG is a lot of fun as well. Oh, no, no, no. Please don't blow up. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oi, oi, oi. What the heck is going on out there? I gotta make sure everything's reloaded. We're getting so many cops coming through. Oh, you know what I didn't grab? The repair kits. Hey! We've already leveled twice? Get out of here. I have no idea. Who is... I must have been too close for that one. Got a laceration and everything, huh? Hey brother, you're not supposed to be out there. Did they figure it out? No, I think they're just stuck on the spikes. Yeah, I think they're just stuck on the spikes. Okay, we're good. Hey, buddy. It's like as soon as one of them starts wailing on the tower, it's over. Then they all start going that way. They're like, this is a much better idea. Alright, the zombies have stopped. That makes me worried. So they're all coming from that side now. They just have a long way to get around to get to me. The base works amazingly well. Let's just do it. Let's just fight last little bit on foot. For funsies. There they go. That looks like they may have figured it out, huh? Look at them all jumping jumping off the stairs. They're like, wait, he's not over there anymore. Come on, you bunch of maniacs. $325. Game is almost over, man. I want y'all need to be lined up a little bit more for me here. They're all spread out. They're a bunch of geniuses is what they are. Oh, we didn't even do the, here we go. This thing is amazing. Especially if you don't keep getting yourself hit. Come here. Come here, you big turkey. Ah, help me. Ah, help me. But having this thing charged all the time is amazing. It's kind of OP. Like, especially for like groups and stuff. It just gets everybody. Alright, you gotta go, turkey. Yeah, buddy. Looks for me, get me on them misses. Get me on them misses. But this is the this is what we focused on for this build. That shock baton is no joke, brother. I hear you, but this cop gotta go. Let's go ahead and use one of these. We don't really need it, but it'll be alright. It's so good. Booyah! There we go. The day 105. Very nice. Overall, not too shabby. You did see at one point they decided, like, hey, how about we start chopping at here rather than going up those stairs and getting shot down. And that's why I want to get ready from this build. It's pretty nice, but it does have that issue. The big W from Big Two. GG, subscribe from me. Thank you, thank you. Thanks to LB. LB holding it down with me. Appreciate ya. Then we'll go ahead and run through the loot real quick. And just kind of see what we got, right? Oh yeah, kill count 89. What did we start with? 8754. So I mean, not a lot. But also not bad. Not too bad. Let's see what kind of goodies we got here. It's a nice stack of buffs we got going on. I'm a little surprised though. It seemed like I felt like we were gonna have more kills. Like there at the beginning, it seemed like we were just mowing them down. Oh, we drop all those in. I mean, unfortunately, we'll never do anything with this stuff. I just kind of wanted to pick it all up and see what we get. See if we get anything fantastic. But mostly books, ammo, bits of food, general loot, some antibiotics there, I guess, where we to have been infected. The stairs seem to work out pretty well. Redesigned those things like, what, 3 or 4 times now? Last Horde Night, you had 3 demos. This one only 1. Yeah, well, yeah, and last Horde Night, how many cops did we have? We had, like, an entire, like, police station worth of cops come out. It was ridiculous. Alright, LB's full already. I'm just gonna start dropping stuff. Y'all, don't be mad. Were this not the last time I were playing this, I would not be dropping all this stuff. If y'all know me at all, you know I'm a hoarder. I keep all the stuff. Probably far more things than I'll ever need. Why not, right? Oh, look, here's a book that I never read. Look at that. Learning all kinds of stuff. Oops. Alright, that's cool, man. Neat. I just kind of wanted to see what we'd get. But yeah, tons of magazines, a bunch of ammo. I know some of this was ours already, but that's been the thing, is the game has given me so much ammo. I did not make a single round of AP ammo, nor did I make a single shotgun slug. And our chests downstairs are completely full. Last day of the build, this is it. This is it. Yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna head back over to my spot here. But yeah, like I was telling everybody, the base build, or this series, this last episode will be going up probably in about a week or so. And that was just filmed shortly before this. And yeah, this is our base build video. So if you wanted to watch the rest of the series, definitely feel free to go back at the Let's Check Out 2.0 series. Like I said, this base build was never expected to be built, but here it is. It turned out pretty well. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube folks real quick, but then I'll be on Twitch for just a little bit longer. But thank you all for checking out my new base build. There are other videos in this playlist from like old legacy style 7 Days to Die, from all the stuff we did back there. So be sure to check out some of those, and we will probably have a new series rolling out here pretty soon. But do greatly appreciate everybody who hopped in and was hanging out. Everybody who's checked out the video, all the support. Y'all are fabulous as always. But I'm going to go ahead and boogie on. So until next time, y'all take care. Take it easy. And I'll see you again soon. See y'all later. Bye.